channel.
Hello.
Hello. What are we doing?
I don't know.
We're starting a YouTube channel.
We are.
And so for our first video, we're thinking doing like all about us. So this will kind of be more just like an introductory video about ourselves and what we are doing right now. And we kind of have other videos lined up. And so I was like, I think that before we post the other videos, that we should start with like, yeah, about us. So,
and I just want to say that this was a long time coming, so I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, me too. I think like there's lots of times where I text you and I'm like, this is such a good like YouTube trend going on. Like this would be so fun for us to do. So to start, my name's Cathy.
And I'm Maddie.
And we're both, well, it's the summer, so we're about to be juniors at Corbin. And so I'm an elementary education major.
And I'm music education, with a focus in elementary music.
Elementary music. And yeah, so with my elementary education, I'd like to teach like 1st or 2nd grade.
My degree, I could teach up to high school, but high schoolers are pretty scary, so I'd probably just stay with elementary kids. So, yeah.
And what are you doing like now with your summer?
Right now I'm working at a plant nursery. So basically I just get to like be around plants all the time, which is super fun, and take care of them. Except recently they moved me to the bark office, so
Ew.
I just like sell bark dust to like mostly grumpy old men, but it's still fun. So I'm enjoying it. Yeah,
Good.
I've bought so many plants. Hit me up if you want a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What about you? What are you doing this summer?
this summer, I'm still working at Figaro's, so I like probably deliver like 2 to 3 nights a week, and that's really fun. Because it's like, I don't know, I think in the beginning I thought it was going to be really scary because I was like, you know, going up to people's houses and you don't know who's going to be there. But it's like the same customers who like come into the store, they're just getting delivery. So actually yesterday though, I had someone in the delivery notes, it was like, leave pizza, because they paid over the phone. So it was like, leave pizza on the chair on the porch, tap quietly, do not ring doorbell, and walk away. And then in parentheses, calmly. I was like, what the heck?
And is it ever hard to like find people's houses?
Yes. One time I had somebody whose like their house numbers were painted white on their white house. I'm just like, what happens in an emergency? You know, like, I'm just the pizza guy. What if, like, you have a stroke and the ambulance is trying to find you? I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
Those are the real questions. So,
Good concerns.
yeah. Anyways, what else do we want to talk about?
I think you were wanting to talk about kind of why we started this YouTube channel. I can kind of start talking about that. So, Cassie's been wanting to start a YouTube channel since I met her. We both really like doing fun and crazy stuff, and I think like social media has been a way that we can like share those experiences with people, and then it's kind of like we've become aware that people that we don't know are also kind of interested in seeing what we're doing. So we just want to like share that with people. And one of like the fun crazy things we do as college students, while we don't really have to pay rent or like have responsibility, I mean we have responsibility, but not like we're not full-blown adults yet, we spend a lot of our money on traveling. And so we've been able to travel to Seattle, Alaska, Hawaii, California, Arizona.
Can you count Nevada? We were in the airport.
The airport. And we want to hit as many states as we can while we're in college. We're actually going... Wait, are we announcing where we're going?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to Canada next week. We'll be posting a vlog about that, because we started vlogging when we went to Disneyland. And And we just did it on Snapchat, but we had like so many people were like, this is so funny, like this is so much fun to watch. And so we're like, what if we did this just with every trip?
And her tamales?
Oh my gosh.
I like watch that video over sometimes because it was like kind of, I think, like the first time. Well, it was the first time when we traveled together.
Yeah.
And so when we were vlogging it, it was kind of then the first time that people were like, hey, you know, like you post things and you're like, 150 people saw this, and you're like, who's like really watching this?
I know.
This is my dog Daisy.
Hey,
and she loves Maddie.
Hey, what were you saying?
Bye.
She's gone.
So people are watching your story, and you're not really sure like who's actually watching this. You know, we're posting like videos, so like are people just like tapping through this? And the amount of people that were like, hey, I'm actually, like, watching your video, like, I'm excited to...
now they're both here.
Come here for my thumbnail. Smile.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wolf, you know?
Bye. Well, for the third time trying to explain this, people were actually watching my story, which was a new thing for me. So, you know, having people that were like, you know, because we were trying to find a celebrity in Disneyland, and so
we found her.
We did find her,
Kristen. 2 of them.
And Ashley, yeah. So
2 of our favorite YouTubers.
We just then were kind of like, wow, like people are watching this, and so then that's when, right before we went to Disneyland, we made our Instagram.
Yes. So we first started off with an Instagram to kind of like share what we were doing. And, you know, usually like Finstas or Sinstas have 20 to 30 followers. Mm-hmm. But for our small town, we got 170 followers now. We both just like love posting on that. Cassie's been kind of maintaining that this summer because I've been kind of taking a break from social media as much as I can. But if you want to follow that, it's at freshburntgorls.
I'm learning how to edit, so I'm going to put it right here.
So if you want to follow that, we just kind of post dumb things or what we're doing. And sometimes I think we're planning on doing somewhat of a giveaway at some point. So
stay tuned.
Keep your eye out. And speaking of Freshborn Girl, do you want to talk about why we came up with that name?
Oh, yeah. So when we first made our Instagram, we like had a couple different names. I think there were like a lot of different like Cass and Mads, Cass and Mads in 205, because the first room we lived in at Corbin was room 205. And so, you know, we were kind of talking about, well, like, and we'd like to have this for a while. So in the long run, like, we're not always going to live in 205. Last year we lived in 214. Next year we'll live in 223.
223. Yep.
Yeah. And, you know, so that's always going to be changing. And I think in the beginning I said something about like bad because we lived in Balliol, but we're moving to PVG. So, you know, it was things that we were like, what's something that's going to like stick with us and going to be like, I don't know. So our freshman year, our dorm did an event and everyone got nicknames. And so usually they're like, you know, really clever nicknames, but our hall was like, you know what? Everyone's gonna have a Vine reference as their, like, nickname.
That was another thing. I never watched Vine until college, and meeting Cassie as my roommate, I watched so many Vines.
It's kind of therapeutic now, I feel like.
It's good.
Yeah.
We love Vine.
And yeah, that was something that, like, and, like, Ashley had never watched Vines before.
Yes.
And so it was something we all enjoyed doing together. And so my nickname was Cassie Free Shavakadu because that one always made me laugh. And then yours?
I was Maddie Burnt Chicken Nugget pot laugh because that little boy was like, you know what? I'm a burnt chicken nugget. That always made me laugh. So
yeah. So ones that we both liked. And so then those were our like names for the rodeo. And yeah, it was a really fun event. Our hall won.
Yeah,
and so just like a good like memory. That was like a good time, like a time in life where like things were like really great and like we were really just having fun and we won, you know, so all of these things. And so we kind of took Fresh from Free Shavakadu and Burnt from Burnt Chicken Nugget. And then at the time, like the big meme was Gorls.
Yes.
With the Gru.
Yes. Despicable Me, yeah.
Yeah, and everything was Gorls, Gorls, Gorls. And so then we decided that that would be like the funniest. Well, I think that's all about us. So make sure, if I can figure out how to edit, this is going to be really fun. And I'm going to put some stuff up here maybe. Or maybe down here.
And if you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. We have a huge list of videos we're hoping to do, and some of them are ridiculous, so yeah, it's gonna be fun.
We hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
We did it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.